Hello. Dennis, can you hear me clearly? Am I very audible? Just let me know if I need to make some adjustment. I'll do that quickly. Isaiah, God bless you. Oh, and thank you for joining. Please let me know if there is any adjustment that needs to be done. Voice and lighting and others. Just let me know if I need to reposition myself as well. Do you see me clearly and do you hear me properly? Okay. All right. Okay. I'm trying to divide my screen. Let me see. Okay. Okay. Good. All right, Elias. Thank you. Let me fix this one right here. Make window full screen. Let me bring this right here. Okay, I'll start very soon. I'm trying to multitask on the same screen. So let me see what I can do to the right of right side. Uh, okay. Okay. So you are welcome once again to another Saturday. It is 12:07 or 12:07 here in Columbia, South Carolina. And as usual, the name is Yawbachi Abre. And I am a Ghanaian teacher here in South Carolina who relocated to the US in July 2023 with a special program which I'm always happy to share to other teachers. So if today is your first time seeing me, I'm here to let you know the good news that I always share for others to also benefit. It is my dream that I can see a lot of teachers from Africa wherever I move to any part of the US. At the moment in my school, we have about four other African teachers who came in only this year. All right, so that is one of my goals. I want to see a lot of Ghanaians, I want to see a lot of Nigerians and others all over. All right, so if you are seeing me, that is what I do. I have three platforms where I'm very vibrant on. I am on TikTok, I'm on YouTube, I'm on Facebook as well. So at this moment, if you are seeing me, I may be live on Facebook, on TikTok, and YouTube as well. If you haven't followed any of my channel or subscribed to any of my channel, please go to YouTube. The name is Yao Abre. Or you can go to TikTok. My YouTube link is there. Just click on it. And I have a lovely fan base on Telegram where others who are also learning a lot from these information session are helping others on. So when you go to TikTok, at the bio section, I have a Telegram group link there. Just click on it. You can join. I haven't limited it, so you can just click and join it. Please, please, please be warned of scammers posing to be people who can help others on it. All right. So when you go there, any decision or any activity you engage yourself in is by your own discretion. Okay, so click on the Telegram link on my bio section and join the family. All right. So for the past I think 3 or 4 weeks, we started talking about the requirements for the cultural exchange program. Requirement for the cultural exchange program, and a lot of people have applied. I know some have applied, others are waiting for first interviews from the sponsors and others. So I think last 4 weeks I mentioned on building your resume for this program, and the subsequent one I also made a video on credential evaluation. Credential evaluation is one of the vital components of applying to teach in the US. If you're not teaching, if you want to go for a graduate studies, sometimes you may need to provide a credential evaluation. If you are new to this word, credential evaluation basically means you tendering in your qualification or your transcript to a body here in the US, to assess your transcript that it is if it is equivalent to that of the US. So basically, if today is the first time you've seen or hearing the word credential evaluation, that's what it means. That is what it means. I go over again with the explanation. I was doing something else. So if today is your first time hearing credential evaluation, other people may also use educational credential assessment. It is the same thing. ECE or FCE are all the same thing. So if you want to get your transcript evaluated, it can cost you from $150 to $270, even upwards, depending on the agency that you use. And for now, I cannot single-handedly recommend any agency or any company that evaluates credentials. But I've made some few videos on my YouTube channel. I have a video on IEE, which I used when I was in Ghana. International Education Evaluators. Yeah, that's what they do. And I've also made a video on Spantran, also on my YouTube channel. So if you want to be part of this program, you definitely need to have your credential evaluation or assessment done. And the subsequent Saturday, we also talked about recommendation letters or reference letters. It's the same thing. Reference or recommendation. It's all about you getting a testifying letter or a testimonial letter from your principal, not your university where you completed your bachelor's degree, your principal or your supervisors in your home country. So if you're in Kenya, you just get a recommendation letter from your teacher, from your principal or assistant principal. So these letters needs to be three. We have one from the principal, one from assistant principal, and one from a colleague. I think Faces doesn't want to take the colleague part. So you need to get another supervisor in addition to the two that I mentioned earlier. So you need three recommendation letters or reference letters. And afterwards, we also talked about uh, self-introductory video. So if you've missed 4 Saturdays, it means you've missed detailed explanation of all these requirements. So self-introductory video, as the name goes, it says self-introductory. So you are just introducing yourself in front of a camera and you upload to any of the agency's portal. So it's about your name, your teaching philosophy, your classroom management, your your teaching method. So these are the 4 areas most agencies would give you question on so that you watch or you look at the questions, then you answer whilst you're recording yourself. So these are the major 4 things. And apart from that, you need to have at least 2 years teaching experience after your bachelor's degree. Okay. And I think these are the basic things that you need. Some agencies may request you to provide a driver's license, but it is not mandatory for all the agencies, because on the website of Bridge USA, the core requirements are just what I just mentioned: your bachelor's degree, eloquence in English, uh, your 2 years teaching experience, your credential evaluation. These are the main things that you need. All right. So we thank God it is November, and in November, most of the agencies start with their screening and giving people principal interviews because it's getting close to the next school year. All right. So the agencies will receive vacancy report from most of the school districts so that they also adjust their intake according to that. All right. So if you haven't had any interviews, please fasten your seatbelt. This is the time for you to, you know, uh, get interviews from any of the agencies. And if you haven't applied, as we always say, don't ask me when are they closing admissions of applications. Don't ask me when should I apply. Some of the agencies admit people throughout the year. So always apply. Since from September, most agencies, I think Faces, TPG and EPI were taking, but this year they need a lot of special education teachers. So if you're a special education teacher, please apply now and get your place booked because they need a lot of special education teachers. All right. So for today, I'm not going to talk so much about the requirements. I will invite Mr. Arthur. We just want to talk about certain trivia issues just to motivate others. We've had several reports from other teachers who came in this year. Some are crying, others wanting to go home, others sharing good news, and others. So we just have a trivia session before we start answering any question that anybody have regarding the teaching in the US route. So I'm waiting for Mr. Arthur to join in. Mr. Arthur, I'm waiting for you to join in. So, okay, Mr. Arthur. I'm waiting for you to join. So we're just going to give you a rundown of how people are faring here in the US as they came in. So just a few minutes on that, then we go straight ahead with the questions and answers that we take every day. So guys, drop your questions and answers. It's November, so from now everything is going to be in a rush. All right, lots of the agencies will start with their intake, their interviews, and others. So drop your questions on TikTok, on Facebook, on YouTube. And if you haven't shared, please share to others on Facebook, on TikTok, and any other platform you are. If you have any teachers platform, let them know about this good news. As I said, it is my own way of helping to alleviate poverty from certain families. Okay, what I believe is, uh, from where we live in the world, we are disadvantaged a little bit. I'm not saying our home countries are bad, but we have people staying back in our country who have degree certificates, but they are not getting a chance to teach. So you being in the system already, if you relocate to a different country, you create space for other people to also fill that space. All right, because the government is not employing us. So if a number of people move to the US or move to any foreign country, gain foreign teaching experience, there will be a lot of gaps for other people to fill in. So don't tell me that I'm promoting brain drain. I'm an intellectual. I will never promote brain drain. But we need to look at bread and butter issues. Okay, people are really struggling. People are suffering. People have certificates staying at home for 8 years or 5 years. So doing this is a way of helping others to also relocate and create a space or vacancy for our home countries to also fill with graduate teachers who came in. All right, so that is it. I'm still waiting for Mr. Arthur to join in. Mr. Arthur, I'm still waiting for you. Kindly let me know when you come in. Okay, sorry. All right, I think Mr. Arthur is in now. Hello, Mr. Arthur. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Can you hear me? Hey, today you're also in your calf. Oh, good, good, good. Can you hear me? Hello, Mr. Arthur. Hello, hello. Please check your network signal. You might have a problem with. Uh, Hello, Mr. Arthur. I think his signal is way down. Let's continue. So when he joins, I'll just push him through. All right. So as I said, let others also benefit from this program. It is no one's program, okay? And the purpose of me doing this is not to allow any third party to charge you some huge sums of money for something that's supposed to be free. It is free, okay? It is free, absolutely free. But some agencies may charge you for program cost. For those agencies, because the free ones are having lots of demand, okay, you might also want to consider them at some point. All right, so that is why let me see if Mr. Atta is back in. Good. All right, Mr. Atta.